Right then, guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 European Journeyman with Juventus. Crystal Palace have been relegated from the Premier League, which also means Swansea have as well. Looks like Wolves will gone too. City won it by 9 points. Anyway, today is Cup final day, and no, I'm not wearing a suit. I don't do that. It's too fucking hot, so fuck off. I am wearing a collar, although very briefly. This is too warm. I'll probably wear it for this recording and the next one that's coming off. Not for the recording, though. Don't worry. We do have Napoli. Oh, wait a sec. This is the Serie A game, isn't it? Fair enough. Didn't realise. Wait, no. It is the Italian Cup final. Next match is... Yeah, right, okay. So, Cup final day. We are taking on Napoli. Moise Kean is out with his injury. Thomas Boateng is doubtful. So, we may leave him on the bench. But unless we're absolutely desperate, we won't use him. Let's do a quick pick. So Pjanic, yeah, that's fine. Celiberti obviously starting. Szczesny's going to go at the end of the season if we don't win the Champions League, because obviously if we don't win the Champions League, we are going to carry on. But if we win it, that's the end of the Journeyman. Let's crack on. Get this cup final out of the way. I'm really hoping we can get a nice second piece of silverware for this season. I want a treble. I mean, technically, it'll be a domestic treble with this, because obviously we won the Super Cup. Doesn't really count. And then with the Champions League, it'll be a quadruple. Doesn't really count, does it? But yeah, it's going to be a good season here at Juventus. Our first season. I don't think anyone ever is going to be able to follow us up on this, ever. Called up for international duty. What now? June. Hey, fuck for that. So afterwards, it's fine. Set them all to 45 minutes. That's fine. It's not until June. Putting past his fitness test, recommend to be limited to maximum 6 minutes. That's fine. If we need to bring one for the last half an hour, then we will. So, big day. Cup final day. This is the team. We've got Lukaku, Catroni up front, D'Amico, Francesco, Procodco, Vinicius, Vinicio, Lomi, Nazinho, Hadzic, Celiberti. It's the main team. It's the main men other than Keane. Obviously is the starter ahead of Lukaku. Again, it's going to go into this season if we don't win the Champions League. To be replaced by someone younger and better. Although if it's Dybala, he's only a year younger. Right. Vlahovic, Gigliano, Hamsik, still hanging about. Zielinski, Dimov, Jorginho, Barreca, Mancini, Koulibaly, Angelis, and Kofler they're starting. It's not a bad team. I know it's not a bad team. Catroni is on 48 and 48 this season, which is pretty spectacular. See if he can get to 50 by the end of the year. It's time. Win it for the fans? They don't like it. Selfish bastards. We'll go with a passionate, I have faith in you. Come on, lads. It's time. The Italian Cup will remain in Juventus' hands. I promise. Dimov. Zielinski. Kickoff. Why am I commentating on the kickoff? I know I'm lit up weirdly. Again, doors open. You should know the drill by now. I have pulled the blind down in the hopes that it will help. Hasn't really done much. Neither is that. Lighten me up a little bit. Hair's all over the show. Couldn't give a shit. Been working in the garden. Need a shave. Again, couldn't give a shit. Been working in the garden. Heading out to B&Q after this. Get some DIY stuff. Working in the garden. I've got to figure out a plan for the garden. Oh, thank fuck for that. I thought that was a goal. Get this ball back, lads. Get this ball back. They've been dominating the game so far. Does the Hleb come out? Will the Hleb come out again? I don't know. I was trying not to use it. Lukaku, dispossessed. He gets it back. Crosses it in. God, go! He's been a revelation since we signed him. He's been brilliant. Him and Di Francesco are going to dominate this midfield for years to come together. 17 years old and 20 years old. So fucking good. So fucking good. I can't believe this guy was a product of the youth system here. Look at him. So good. Average rating of 7.5. And then with Prikodko, again, so fucking good. 7.3. Great players. Great players. We've built amazing. It is an amazing team we've built. Absolutely amazing team. Alright, carry on pushing forward. They have had the greater part of this, haven't they? Lomi! Man mark. You know, I don't tend to listen to you, mate, but we'll listen. Get me some whipped crosses. See if that does the job. Windy. Finizio to Prikodko. Back to Finizio to Luis Vinicius. Plays it into Di Francesco. Di Francesco, oh, gets cut out. He gets it back. D'Amico. Lukaku. Catrone. Yes. What a goal. What a goal. That was fantastic. Beautiful passing play. See that again. Little ball in here to Di Francesco. He fucks it up here. I mean, he's brilliant, but you got to remember he's still young. Gets the ball back from Dimov though. Little ball to D'Amico, who turns, finds Lukaku, back heels it. Catrone. Good night. So good. Such a beautifully worked goal. And we're not using Hleb either. If you wonder why I keep referring to the Hleb and you're new to the channel, holding the Hleb is the tactic I developed at the start of the Journeyman. And it was unbeatable. It was unbeatable. We used it for so long. Which is why we're not using it now. We needed to do something else. We needed to do something else. It was getting a bit boring using the same tactic repeatedly. A couple of reds, so never mind. Right, let's hold on to this lead. See if we can get another goal in. Napoli are looking really up for it. They have been dominating the game really outside of the scoreline. But that's saying we've got the better stats now. We're doing much better now. Leaving them for dead. Piotr Zielinski. We'll make a substitution soon. They've made two. Getting some fresh legs on. French legs on? Fresh legs on. Gigliano gets dispossessed by Lomi. Lomi's been a fantastic player for us. We know Lomi's great. We absolutely know he's great. We had him last season at Ajax. Along with Coutinho. They know each other fantastically well. One of the reasons why our defence has been so solid. Again, both young. This is a non-typical Juventus team. In fact, they've got so many young players. Prikodko plays it back out to Hadžić. Negative play there, unfortunately, from Prikodko. Di Francesco finds Prikodko again. Gets dispossessed by Zielinski. I do like that word. Hamsik clears it only as far as Coutinho. Di Francesco looping ball over to Vinicius. He's in a dangerous area. It's Catrone. He makes it 50 and 49. What a season. What a season for the youngster slash 24-year-old. That is superb. He's been our best player, I think, this season. And it's easy to say that. It's easy to say that. He scores goals. This tactic is built for scoring goals. As is the Hleb, actually. Everton. Scores one back. Alright, I think it's time to make a sub. Lomi Coutinho, fine. Hadžić we'll replace with Shakason. Get him some game time. Prikodko is looking a bit tired. We can always switch him out. We'll bring in Massimo Molinari. We'll get Molinari to play as a roaming playmaker. Keep Di Francesco as the Mazzala. We'll leave it for now. Leave our last sub for now, just in case we need to use it. They're back on par with the amount of shots they've had. They've only had 2 on target. One of them's gone in. We've had 5 and only 2 of ours have gone in. They've got attacking player here again. Jorginho plays it long. Finicio plays it back to Celiberti though. Celiberti is going to throw it out, I reckon. Oh no, he gives it a good hammering from his boot. D'Amico to Di Francesco. Di Francesco making a penetrating run, but only finds Mancini, who gets to Dimov. Dimov plays it to Zielinski, who plays it to Vitor Bueno. That's Everton, the goal scorer. Named after a team, apparently. Dimov plays it back into Everton. No, it was Lomi there who cut it out. D'Amico to Lukaku. Lukaku's got no one really supporting him. Shakason, D'Amico to Molinari. His first touch of the game, as far as I'm aware. Molinari, great penetrating run. Getting past all those players. Unfortunately, the finish was disappointing, which is what his wife told me too. Push forward in a minute. I want to keep the pressure on. I want to keep attacking. I prefer to attack than sit back. It certainly works out for us. Let's make a sub. 6.8, 6.7, 6.7. Di Francesco is looking tired. D'Amico is looking pretty tired as well. Let's get D'Amico off for Umaro Mbale. That's the wrong person. We'll get you to play around data. So 8 minutes, 7 minutes to see this game out and get the win. I will take a 2-1 win all day long. Kalidou Koulibaly, yellow card. Molinari finds Lukaku. Cutrone finds Lukaku. Mbalo gets in. No, he doesn't. Gets dispossessed by Koulibaly. Vitor Bueno finds Everton. Everton's through on goal here. It's 2-2. Oh, Celiberti, thank you. Natinho clears it. Mbalo gets the ball on the touch. Plays it out to Molinari. Molinari to Lukaku. We've got him on the break here. Lukaku, long ball forward, only finds Mancini though, who clears it into the stands. 4 minutes of injury time. Come on, lads, hold on to it. Don't care if we don't get another goal. Just hold on to this. Don't concede. It's corner. Molinari. Shit ball. And that's the end of the game. Silverware again for Juventus. For me. For us. Silverware all day long. Look at the celebration. Yes. That'll do. Right, dressing room. Let's give them a congratulatory shout. Congratulations, lads. Get their confidence up. And that is it. We've got 2 games left this season. We've got 1 Serie A game. We lifted the Italian Cup. We received just under £4.5 million for that. Juventus are delighted with Lambert. We've lifted this trophy 6 times in 10 years, however. Massimiliano Allegri had words of encouragement for Bianconeri boss Kyle Lambert following his Italian Cup success. Allegri manages informed Spanish side Real Madrid, stated that although many expected to win, Lambert handled pressure expectancy well. Wonderful. How is this confidence so low? It's because we haven't signed any big name players. That is the only reason. Although I think Cutrone is pretty much a big name player. Given most of that money out to the players, it's fine. Let's have a quick look at Cutrone. Let's have a look at his history. Is this just league? I'm assuming this is just league. Overall, yeah, so 48 with 1 substitute appearance, 50 goals. 7.97. He's been fantastic. And that's including non-competitive, is it? No, it's not. So 33 in the league, plus that. Oh, and his international goal. So there's 50 club goals, plus 1 international goal and 3 appearances, 2 in friendlies. I mean, it's not bad still. That's good. That's fantastic. Right, let's talk to the team and have a team meeting. Oh, they won't let us. Right, so the Serie A game. We're not going to record that. Our next game will be the Cup final, the Champions League final against Manchester United. Number of goals scored in the Italian Cup, 14. The new record. We beat the record that was previously set by us. So, yeah. Like I say, we'll come back to the next episode where we are going to try to win the Champions League. And if you look at the date, we started this in 2017. We're now coming to the end of our, was it 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, 20-21, 21-22, 22-23. So this is season 6 of our Journeyman. We're at Juventus. It's been a very fast Journeyman. A very, very fast Journeyman indeed. Starting off obviously with no qualifications whatsoever. We're now studying for a Continental Pro license. We're doing well. Just a quick overview. Overall career stats: 267 games played as a manager. We've won 202 of them, lost 28, and drawn the remainder. Scored 731 goals. It was conceded 284 with a goal difference of 447. 75% win. We've won 6 cups, 5 leagues, gained 2 promotions, and had 1 relegation. That was our very first club, Malmo. Job history, as we can see here. Actually, no, our very first job was just Australia under-23s, where we were manager for 1 day, and then we resigned. Malmo, obviously, we got relegated with those guys. We then went to Osnabrück, finished off their season in 8th. The following season, our first full season, we got first place. We managed to get manager of the month 4 times. We also got the Belarusian First League, obviously. We then took them up to the Belarusian Highest League. We spent a little bit of time there, but then we went over to Šibenik, where we came 3rd in the Croatian Second League. The only reason we came 3rd was because of the Zagreb and Split, Hajduk Split, B teams basically. One manager of the month twice. The following year, in our first year in the Croatian First League, we won. We won that. We were manager of the year, manager of the month. We also won the Croatian Cup. We then started the season. We left Šibenik, went to Ajax. In our first season, we won the Eredivisie. Didn't get any manager of the month awards, but you know. The following year, won the Eredivisie again. Won manager of the year. We also won the Dutch Super Cup, the Dutch Cup, and the Europa League alongside the Eredivisie. Spent a little bit of time at Ajax at the start of the season before moving on to where we are now at Juventus. Obviously, we have won the league, despite what it says there. We've also won the Italian Super Cup, and we've just won the Italian Cup. We're going to win the Champions League too. We will. But that is the history. That is how things have gone. And that's how good we have been in this Journeyman. Obviously, with the tactics, it's been the whole on the club and the full Conte for this season that have really pulled us through. The whole on the club developed at Osnabrück has just been an utter revelation. That has been the tactic of Football Manager 2019. If you want a plug and play tactic for Football Manager 2019, hold on the clip all day long. All day long. Right. That's going to be the end of today's episode. I've blathered on a little bit. If you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do go ahead, stick a thumbs up on the video. I always appreciate it. A double thumbs up. Not a double thumbs up because you'll unthumb it. We don't want to unthumb it, we just want one thumb. Subscribe up in the top right hand corner of your screen. Video. Hashtag viewing pleasure. I've been the Keg Man. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.